Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an episode of the Muttlay Krew, and we are back. Round one done and dusted, and how good is have footy back in our life? The refs are making it a little bit tiny, a little bit tricky, but the football is reigning, in my opinion, and we're here, the Muttlay Krew. Kyle and Cody, how are we doing this afternoon, boys?
Mate, I'm good. Loving it. I'm ready. I'm keen. Gotta love a bit of rugby league.
How did you like my quick little snip there of round one footy? Because I know you are struggling a bit with the referees.
Mate, we'll get into it, but fuck me.
I don't want to get into it too much, but yes, Kyle.
Red hot to it, mate. I'm also off the referees at the moment. Fuck them. Penalty warriors.
Roosters discipline was
You must jump up with two hands.
Oh, man.
But we're here, round one done, and what a week it was for myself. Tipping 7 out of 8, flying up the leaderboard of the Muttlay Krew tipping comp.
You're not even first.
Fuck off, I'm not first. And I'm a bit annoyed. I know why'd I tip the Dolphins. I feel like the Dolphins...
Why did you tip the Dolphins?
I told you the Rabbitohs would win.
I feel like I got so many wrong last year with the Dolphins because I was like, nah, they won't keep winning. And now I have tipped
I told you the Rabbitohs would win because I tipped the Dolphins.
And I feel like I'm going to have a love-hate relationship with the Dolphins once again. But 7 out of 8, I'll take it. Kyle, have you got our breakdown of the rest? Because I don't really know what you guys got because I don't really care. And when it comes to scoring, bands, I don't really care either because it shouldn't even count. But I do like it.
You're banned from scoring. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Well, yeah, you got 7.
Yes, sir.
And out of those 7, you only got 2 marks.
See what I fucking mean?
So you're on 9 and you're first. Surprise. Cody he got 4.
Only 4.
Oh, mate. Yeah, look, I read into a little bit of preseason hype. And I tried to just break some curses, but we go back to regular programming this week.
Yeah, you and me both, brother.
Oh, that's right. Do we have some blokes here that tip Parramatta?
No, not here.
Oh, okay.
Out of those 4, you got 2 margins. I came with 3 and only got 1 of those margins. So you're first on 9, Carter. Cody is second on 6, and I'm bringing up the rear admiral with 4.
Red hot. So yes, we did have Melbourne Storm do what they do, pump 52-4 over Parramatta. We went over the Warriors' land, and the Warriors were on 40-18. Roosters, bloody hell!
An impeccable display.
You know, it wasn't just a loss. It wasn't just a loss. It was a shellacking. And then good old Cody Broncos, not much better, mate. They didn't even want to score a point. 26 zip.
I didn't even watch it.
It looks pretty gross. And
that
then
was one thing that made me feel better.
we had another team join the list with Parramatta. That was Gold Coast Titans. All that trial
blue and
work.
yellow, it's a bad time to be playing for.
Oh yeah, Sharks 50-10. Sharks I think scored 34 in the first half. It was nuts. Then we had probably the game of the round, the Raiders.
It was a fucking red hot game.
Second, 2 golden point games too to start the year, but the Raiders 29-28 over Manly, who I don't know, they looked okay. And then we ended the round with a 70-point bonanza, but it was the Rabbitohs who looked too fast, too fire, 40-30 over the Dolphins.
In wet weather too.
I know, it was nuts.
The overs was 43.5.
I was smashing that. Even when it started raining, I was like, nah, still going overs.
So yeah, that was round 1. Kyle,
pretty sure I did mention that last week too, just at the back end. But anyway,
how did the Muttlay go with our units and bets? So we hit some winners. Are we flying?
Well, only one of us turned up last week for the group.
We crashed and burned.
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. You did good 1 week.
Mate, still haven't missed a crucial. Yeah, crucial went down on the Friday night. You boys, for some reason, thought Brian Toto and Karapani were going to score. They didn't.
Oh, I should have just had the Broncos for a point.
Yeah. I had Tommy Trebojevic. Should have taken him first try scorer as a crucial. That was easy. So that was a tick for me, loss for us. I thought we were on when we saw the score at cricket on Saturday. I thought that's when our big bark started because I had Nico Hines at any time. And I was like, fuck yeah, our big bark's on. We were going to ride it into Hudson Young. And then I realised Cody took Kaeliro first, second or third.
That's right.
Hudson
and
Young.
He didn't even score at all.
No, and either did Hudson Young.
I don't even think he looked like scoring.
So, yeah.
But you did have Nico Hines, Kyle?
I did.
So you went tick-tick.
I went tick-tick.
Not a good start. Not a good bad start from you.
Trying to claw back in.
Did you get the big bark first round too, or did no one?
No.
I was going to say, are you 4?
Yeah.
So
I got all ticks last week.
I'm 3 out of 4 overall. But yeah, so then to the individuals, Carter, you started you had a win. You made profit for the week. You made a profit of 9.75 units.
Nice.
You started off with a bang of Nico Hines and Trindle to score any time.
Should have picked him.
Oh, fuck
I
it.
should have picked him doubles.
I was spraying you for that one too.
Yeah, and then you had Kinney for 2+ tries
Man.
down, and then Cameron Murray for any time.
Oh, he got close.
So
He looked good too.
He looked good.
He
He
looked
got
really
close, but
my trend just it was terrible Thursday. I had Jonah Pez at any time. That was dumb. But and then the second one was also a loss. I had Kinney and Iro anytime, but then finished red hot. Tommy Turbo, double units on him anytime, and into the absolute banger on the wet afternoon on Sunday. The Hammer, Latrell, Jai Gray, and Alex Johnson all anytime for 27 schmacks. Thank you for coming. Puts me into first place.
we should have just loaded up on that game. You guys are talking about it. That
Mate, I was like, there was fucking try scorers all
You
over
should have
the
convinced
park.
us more.
I'm spewing because the only one that I hit for the weekend was that same game, but I just went for Trell Mitt, Campbell Graham, and the Hammer
To combine for 3.
to combine for 3. So
That
that
5, mate. You should have went 4.
so that like locked in it, but it was only $4.
Yeah.
But then a special shout out, Claire reached out to me from the Kentucky and said, I've got this $10 bonus bet on the rugby league. I don't know anything about rugby league. I've never watched it. You're the guru. And I went, and I said to her, I was about to be like, I'm fucking not. But I went, you know what? I nailed all my bets first week, or -1. And I was like, I'm on here. So I took Campbell Graham, Trell Mitt, Herbie Farmworth, Rabbitohs 1 to 12, 25 schmacks. One of like 250 off this bonus bet. And I was like, where was that for me? Mine was $4. And I hit her jackpot, so I got that up. And it was stressful. She even said to me, she goes, I've never watched a game before. They all this stressful? I said, it is when you got money on it.
Yeah.
It is when you got money on it. Because we needed that last try because they were up by 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
Until they scored that last try. Unreal.
You doubled down on Karapani as well last week. You had 2 units
Yeah,
on
what
him
a
anytime.
fuckwit.
And you had the reverse banger. You had Raiders 13+ and Sharks 1 to 12.
Yeah.
Oh.
I for some reason thought about it and I was like, sweet, I've got Sharks. I just need this one to be a close one. And then I looked and went, oh,
You were there away.
I fucking duped me.
So you had a break even for the week. Overall, I move into first.
You would have fucking
Are you
streaked into first.
are you putting our crucial and big bark on these two?
Yeah.
So I've got it separated, but I do
Okay.
have it all combined. So overall,
you'll be flying.
Did you see our post we put up?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Had all of it in there, mate.
so crucial big bark and just our normal individual plays.
Maybe I didn't see the same one we're talking about. I
Carter,
thought-
you were last, but in profit, plus 5.22 units. So $52.20.
Is this all up?
Another player? Yep, overall. So if you were to take your crucial
Yeah,
individually
yeah.
and big bark individually, yep. Cody, second, 21.35 units. Fucking red hot. And then the big kahuna, 31.1
Osh.
profit.
What was yours paying again? 27.
$27. So profit of 26.
Unreal.
Wouldn't read about it. So if you were to put 1 unit, if you were to back all of our individual bets, you'd be up 53.95 units, so 54 units.
If we just went
So if we
outside of our big bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, if we'd all actually been putting money on it.
on all of our individual ones, as a group, we're up 54 units.
Fucking oath. Hey, 2026, baby. That's what we need.
You're the punt.
Beautiful. Well, it wasn't really a Muttlay bet, but a quick little shout out. We did a little vibe bet, me, Kyle, and our other mate Dylan on the Roosters game. And damn, we rid that game hard. Kyle was already riding the game. Because it was Roosters. But he went Angus Crichton. Dylan went
Tick.
Sam Walker, who just couldn't roll over. And I went Big Leka Halasima off the bench. First touch in the 60th minute. Scored. And we were on, boys. So we had about 25 minutes, but we were like, come on, Sammy Walker. Come here, Sammy Walker.
You've set that up terrible.
Oh, mate. But
Anyway, we had $15, and that was going to turn into $1,100.
Yeah.
so we rid
Yeah.
that game hard for 25 minutes.
Even I was cheering for you, and I wasn't even a part of it. But he
But-
just kept being first receiver.
Yeah, as you guys mentioned, he went to like first receiver for most games, Sam Walker. But he's still good to be one to just like be behind a play or fall on a ball. But we didn't quite get there. But had to shout it out because that would have made the weekend. That's for sure. Okay, round 1 is in the book. week of football it was. 2 teams getting pumped by 50, 2 golden points. And yeah, but
I
good
keep
old
forgetting about
Melbourne.
the 2 games last week.
Yeah, good on Melbourne, Penrith, Sharks. Pretty boring. Look like they're pretty same, but there's some teams looking good here. The Rabbitohs, maybe Newcastle. Not being biased.
We on to round 2 yet?
But yeah, let's get to round 2. Let's get to round 2. I can't wait to round 2. Newcastle's back. We're playing in Australia, but we're not up to that game. But round 2, team list dropped.
You guys can't play in Australia.
Team list dropped, and it looks like they're playing the same Supercoach mantra. Just don't stress out. Round 1, let's keep it pretty similar. And most teams are very similar for round 2. We do start off with the Broncos versus Parramatta. 2 teams that need to play football again, need to forget about round 1. And as I said, Broncos pretty much the same team. Ezra Mem has been named to start again. I think he will start this week, surely. Parramatta do welcome back Josh Adokar in the wing, which I think is a big exclusion because that means Sean Russell goes to the centre and they drop Brian Kelly.
Inclusion.
I said exclusion. Sorry, guys. But yes, it means Sean Russell goes back to centre and Brian Kelly gets dropped he just can't make a tackle, that bloke, even in a new team. So I think that's good. But yeah, other than that, I think this should be a great game. At Suncorp, Broncos, they can't play as bad. Neither can Parramatta, but I think the Broncos will get the job done here, and I'm going them 11-20. I think they're just going to remind. As soon as they start scoring points, I think they're going to keep scoring a few more.
They just frustrate me so much because this is either going to be the Eels by 20 or the Broncos by 50. You know what I mean? Like if the Broncos don't come out and score 40 points, they're getting beat. Like it's just ridiculous how they're playing. And I've seen someone brought to my attention about this new logo and how bad luck it is.
You've had 2 games of it.
Because since the new logo, Payne Huss has decided to leave. Bloody Reynolds has decided to retire. They lost over the seas. They just lost. They couldn't even score a point against Penrith.
Arguably one of the best defensive sides in the comp, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But Broncos are supposed to be one of the best tackle teams.
Defense beats attack every time.
Nothing has gone their way since this bloody new logo.
And now Carrigan's talking, he's going to go to PNG.
Honestly, I really feel for him, man. I really do. I'm fucking heartbroken, to be honest.
Oh, just because you got beat by the Warriors.
So you're tipping Parramatta? You're tipping Parramatta, Kyle. Are you
going to do it again? Are you going to go back to back?
I'm not going to lie. Hold on, what was your tip? Broncos by what?
Oh, I hadn't got to that point. I was just telling you some stories.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Then you just switched it over to me.
Nah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to back my boys. I'm going Broncos 21-30.
21-30.
Broncos 21-30.
A quick chat about Parramatta. They looked pretty shit. They didn't look really good in any way of their game. I think Ione looked good at fullback, and that was about it.
I'm not too sure there's too many teams that concede 50 and look good.
Yeah, but nowhere.
They looked very
I have to admit,
ordinary.
They made some decisions bad with the bench too, so I think...
Yeah.
I don't know what Jason Rolls was thinking there. But I think Josh Adokar's a big gun. I think he just brings up the team.
I still don't understand, because you were talking about this earlier. I don't know if you've got a fullback on your bench and you have a fullback go down with a HIA that you have to replace, it makes a lot of sense to put him on.
He was only, but it's 10 minutes.
No, yeah. See,
if he gets fully
you knew he was going to pass the HIA.
The doctors
so they put the fullback on. They've taken the fullback off, and now they can't use an extra forward because they used everyone they could.
Yeah, they haven't.
So they had a forward ride the bench when they probably needed forwards because the Storm. Yeah, they had like every forward run for over 100 meters.
He was a short price favourite to maybe fail his HIA.
Who knows? Who knows?
The doctors will be able to tell him pretty damn quick. Nah, he should be right. It should be right.
Anyway, for me, I was going to have Broncos big in this one. And then I just had a bit of a look at the history because I was like, I'm pretty sure the Eels have a bit of a thing for the Broncos.
Yeah, they beat us last year.
The Broncos have only won one of their last 5 at Suncorp against Parramatta.
Oh, I think I do get lots of notes of this because shout out Benny Brown, a good mate of us, big Eels diehard. He does go to a lot of Eel home games at Broncos, and he's a big on the Instagram up the Eels. So I think I have seen this a lot in the past period.
Yeah. So, and my rule is always you got to be aware of the team that concedes 50 the next week because they were coming out. But the contrary to that is that the Broncos didn't score a point. Give me Broncos 1-10.
1-10, lock it in.
And I'm gonna fucking dabble.
Me too. I'm dabbling.
I'm also dabbling.
Oh, this game.
this
we're
one
dabbling.
game.
Yes.
Holy, hey, is it all crucial?
I'm
No.
not touching
I'm
mine.
no big buck or crucial in this one.
But I'm dabbling.
Oh,
I'm putting a
you're
unit
dabbling
on
in
it.
that.
I'm
You're
just-
dabbling in
I
that.
feel like there's going to be some points scored in this game,
Yeah.
so it'd be silly not to.
Both
It'd be
these
silly not.
both these defenses look shocking
Look, I
last
just
week.
want him because I've got him in my super
Don't
coach.
go Carapani.
I'm going Reece Walsh anytime.
Crucial.
Just crucial.
Yeah, Reece Walsh anytime.
Well, I'm putting a unit on a little 3-legger, and it does include the man, the myth, the Reece Walsh, into Ezra Mam. I think he's going to be starting, and I think they're going to score some points on the left edge.
I like that.
And I'm going the Fox. Josh Adokar on his game back for Parramatta. He looks really fit. He just looks like he's playing. He looks like he's going to bring some to this Parramatta. And the Broncos right edge.
Did concede 2 to Milky Jenkins, though.
Thank you. I was like, I'm sure some tries made that in. So Josh Adokar, yes sir. So yeah, a little unit on that, and I'm getting a little bit. I only get $8 from it, but I do really like it.
Well, I'm following you with the Josh Adokar play. I think he's a good value on that left edge. Does like a try against the Bronx. The other one, I was almost going to take him just on his own, but I've added the Fox in there for some extra juice. I'm going to Adam Reynolds anytime.
Ooh,
At $4.50.
Kyle's been reading.
I was almost tempted to put him as my big bark, but he scored the last 4 times against Para. So give me that, $4.50 and Adokar. So $7.50 for that little double. Just a unit on that. Just a cheeky little
You know what?
double.
Because you've been talking about it, and you've got me in the mood. I'm gonna bang a unit. Fuck. I'm gonna bang 2 units. I'm going early. I'm gonna bang 2 units. Outside Jonah Pez is there. I'm going Katoni Staggs for a double. Katoni Staggs for a double. Paying $6. Outside where Jonah Pez is there. He's gonna have demons from last week. I did say that what's his name? Jordan Ricky isn't the best. But him
I think you said a few things.
yeah, him banging down on that, I reckon it'll open it up, and I reckon Staggs for a sneaky double, paying 6 schmackaroons.
You're right.
Awesome. Okay, let's get to Friday football. And we're going over the ditch again. It's a Warriors slot at the moment. Friday, 5 o'clock game. We got the Wars up against the Raiders. This should be red hot. 2 good winners.
I reckon
2 good winners from first round. 2 awesome forward packs going head to head. The team's the same, I believe, at the moment. Yes. Papali is out because he got HIA'd, so Morgan Smithy starts for the Raiders. But other than that, same named Warriors do have
Timiko on the bench.
Timiko's on the bench. He might come in.
Sungi's held his spot there.
So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, red hot game here. Hard one to pick, but I think the Raiders looked too good. I think they are going to keep juicing. So I'm going Raiders 1-10.
And I will be following you in on that exact same bet.
Boys, just because I got 7 out of 7 doesn't mean you got to copy me. So
I'm not.
Fuck it. Warriors 20 to 30. Nah, I'm going Raiders 1-10. I just reckon the composure of Ethan Sanders last week, I reckon they're going to get it over it. They've had that game. They've had that blowout.
And I think Tannenboyd had the game of his life, so I don't think he'll play as good again. He did play really well, though.
Mate, I'm looking at the logistics here.
He's just going to pick the team that beat his team. That's just how he's going to roll all year. Fucking loser.
And I'm taking the Warriors. And the thing is with the Raiders is that they win close but lose big. That's their story.
All right. So what are we running here?
I got Warriors 21 to 30.
I was going to say, is this going to be another fucking Eels one where you lose the margin by 70 points?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Listen, I originally had the Warriors 11 to 20, but I've added some points there because the Raiders played on the Saturday night, slugged out an extra point win, and now I had to get on the plane to go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And on a short turnaround.
On Sunday.
Huh?
They went straight to New Zealand.
No, but I'm saying it's a short turnaround. They've played Saturday, have to play Friday, and they've had to travel across the ditch.
Yeah, I know, but they went straight away, so they'll have been there for 5 days.
Still tired.
Nah.
I think it's the Raiders. I think they used to travel. I think they had the most travel team.
I think.
You don't know
I
what I'm
wouldn't be
thinking.
surprised if Raiders did get this 1 to 10.
I need you to know, brother.
Warriors 21.
Raiders.
And I'm even putting a unit on Warriors 13 plus.
Oh.
Just to fuck you.
Well,
He wins a couple of
I'm
bets.
also having another unit multi because I'm just loving it. And I love the Raiders. And I've always found there's a bit of value there. So I'm going my boy. He let me down last week, but I'm going Huddy Young.
Honestly, any week the Raiders play, I'm just going to have in here Hudson Young anytime. Because it's going to be there somewhere.
Every week.
Every week.
He's not going to let me down twice. And the left edge was a bit weaker for the...
I told you.
Bars.
Fucking Strangey moving across to the right.
Well,
Noah Martin looked fucking good.
It was a good bring up because I got Huddy Young and then I've also got Strange plunging over for one. Into RTS, he got 2 try assists last week, but he didn't score, so he's going to get on the board for the year. And then Raiders head-to-head to win the game.
Jesus.
A little unit on that, and that's paying $25. Not bad there.
$25.
So, yeah, that is...
You know what? I might dabble in that one too.
For fuck's sake.
I'm just going to ride the wave. I'm going to ride the wave of the young fella. I'm going Ethan Sanders anytime.
Ooh, he was like $4.70 or something.
Yeah, hang on.
I did see that.
I'll be able to get that for you in just a couple of clicks.
Well, that is it. Let's go to Friday night. Another red hot Friday couple of games here. Looking forward to. I can't wait to watch it with Kyle.
$4.70.
Oh, wait. I won't be. Carl's not here. But Friday night, we have one of the blockbusters of the year. We have the oldest rivalry. We have the Sydney Roosters up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. And the Roosters are favourites somehow. I don't know how. I don't believe it, but they are what they are. Let's have a quick look at team lists that have been out. And again, pretty similar for both teams. Not too many changes. Robert Toy has been named to play for the Roosters this week, which they need him to come back just for defensive-wise. He just strengthens it up. Spencer Lenu did do an injury, so he's gone for a couple of weeks. And at the moment, no other changes for the Roosters.
Egan Butcher's coming to lock Steep back to the bench.
I think they did that anyway.
Already?
Already.
Egan Butcher's named at 13.
Yeah.
Blake Steep at 15.
Oh, right. Okay. There was actually one thing in this lineup that I didn't like.
In your lineup?
Yes.
They should start Connor Watson at 13.
Well, yes.
We'll just get more than 30 minutes.
I don't think they'll do that. Nat Butcher was probably one of our best defensively last week out of a team that was terrible.
I thought he played well. I thought he played really well.
With a team, obviously we had some calls that probably weren't the best, but our defense was still fucking soft. Nat Butcher, I thought, did probably one of the best jobs for us defensively, and they've put him to the bench for Siwa Wong. I like Siwa Wong as an attacking back rower, but if you're putting him on the right, trying to help out fucking DCE, him and Robert Toy has got a lot of work to do.
But
Nat Butcher's a better defensive player, and I think...
And Nat Butcher will take the sting out of the game.
Yes.
He will put his head in places that most people won't. He gets in there, gets dirty. You put him in there for that first 25, 30, and then bring Wong on when it's starting to open up, when your halves are flowing. Because like you said, he's an attacking player. But you're not really doing that much attack in the first 20. Unless the Rabbitohs fall apart. The defense wasn't the best last week. But surely you'd have him on there to take the sting out, because I thought he played really well.
Yeah.
And then you bring those players on like him and a Watson and that, lift the ruck speed and just blow through the middle of them.
I think defensively, Robert Toy is going to add a lot to our team.
Oh,
because
absolutely.
Junior Ponga is just, he's mainly a winger, can't defend at the centres, and that got found out last week. And he also has to cover DCE because DCE is getting older and is also struggling in defence. So he couldn't do that. Robert Toy can. Well, hopefully, maybe a little bit better. And
it was only one game, but we saw that left edge of the Rabbitohs with Cody Walker, David Latrell. It looked dangerous. So Robert Toy, but Robert Toy is Latrell's stopper.
He is.
Latrell did not score one try in Origin last year.
That was the whole reason why Robert Toy got a Queensland jersey.
And I think you need to work out your rotation a little bit better. Like Lindsay Collins played 60 minutes, ran 50 metres. I know his defence is really good, but he's not a six. I don't think he's he played 48 minutes straight.
He needs to play.
And you had blokes like Steep and Fiketti and bloody
just younger
Siwa Wong,
not
playing many minutes at all. Like Watson, 30 minutes, but you've got Lindsay Collins out there, ran for 60 metres or something, 50, 60 metres in 60 minutes of football.
Collins needs to play.
Well, we didn't have a lot of ball, and for most of the time he was out there, he was fucking tackling, so he was too fucked to run.
I think Collins needs to play what Hargreaves played. That 40 minutes, first 20 minutes really harder than another 20 minutes here or there. I think he's at that age now. I don't think he's got the engine anymore.
But it just if you have him, Nat Butcher, just out there and just cut sick for 20, 25 minutes and then bring the younger guys on there with the footwork around the ruck, especially when, like, you know, the boys for the Rabbitohs, you can try and, like, you know, get them, and then Tavita Totola, like, they don't really have that much coming off the bench and that much size coming off the bench. So you bring those young fellas on.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we still trust Robinson? I don't know.
You're an idiot.
I mean,
Like,
if you go shit this year, yuck.
Yuck.
We did one thing, which was get DCE.
I'm tipping.
And also, sorry, I wanted to bring this up as well. They were trying to say that it was Walker's team. Walker had 58 receipts. Cherry Evans had 50. I think that's a little bit too close. And I think that goes back to what we were saying last week, is Walker was playing that first receiver. So a lot of his receipts were just getting the ball and giving it to Cherry. And then he'd swing around the other side and get the ball and give it to Cherry. I think they need to have Cherry giving it to him more often.
Oh, that's something that definitely needs to happen.
Oh, yeah. But to see it was 58-50 when it was meant to be Walker's team, I think that's a little bit too close.
But in saying that, Roosters are well known for starting slow, even when they've had a set spine, let alone trying to start a new one or get a combination of a new one. Because everything got thrown out with Reed. I think a lot of things got thrown out with Reece Robson going down because Luella was not meant to be a starting hooker. So
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll see how we go. To be honest, I'm a little nervous for this one. I got Roosters 1-10, but I tell you what, with my betting hat on, I'd be pretty keen to take that $2 South.
Jake?
I'm going to get it wrong.
What?
I'm just thinking already. The Rabbitohs cost me my perfect round, and I'm going to tip the Rabbitohs here because they're going to win. I'm going to go 1-10. I think it's going to be a red hot game. It's going to be close.
Sinbin's over,
and I'm just going to pull. I'm pulling it now. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it now because we haven't mentioned it, and that was my plan. This is my big bark. This is a fairy tale. Alex Johnson scoring 2 tries. He's going to take the record, and it's my big bark.
That was fucking what I was going to do. I was going to pick that too, and then I was going to say, what's the over/under 5,000 fucking fines? Because they reckon they're going to fine everyone $5,500. They're going to make a lot of fucking money this weekend.
I want them to do it. I want them to run on the field. It's going to look awesome. But I don't know. Some of the big dogs, Wayne Bennett himself, other people, they're coming out and don't do it. So maybe they won't do it.
They're going to do it.
They're going to do it.
They're going to do it. He himself came out and said,
I think
they can't fine
it's going
everyone.
to be easy to do it when he scores in like the 80th minute when the siren goes to win the game for the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, if he scores 2 in the first 10, it's going to throw the game off big time.
So I'm locking that in, big bark. Man, I
I
just have
wanted
to
that
do
too.
it. I have to do it.
That's a great pick.
It's all about it.
Pick.
Fuck, my big bucks in this one too.
And Kyle did already tell me that. He told me just that. So I was trying to look at other things and I just couldn't not take it because I want it so bad.
So my big bark is down that left-hand side as well.
$3.20.
It's not even that much, but I just love it. Love the storyline.
It is. It's not happening. But a bloke that loves a fucking try against us, and he'll be running DCE. Fucking Cody Walker. I'm taking him anytime for my big buck at $4.70. I was loading. I thought he was gonna be down around $3. So when I saw him
still be up there, that's
at $4.70, I was like, can't say no to that.
bro. When he's nearly scoring tries, like his foot just touched the line. That little one down the short side looked like he had nothing. A little bit on the outside of the boot, run around, bang bang, just touched the sideline. Man, he's looking good.
And it's going to be one of those ones where they've got Robert Toyer on that outside, shutting Latrell down. They'll be worried about Latrell for feeder. They don't want to concede 2 tries to AJ. Cody Walker will be the one that they'll forget about.
I love that.
Is it? We're wrapped up? I don't think you've picked your game.
I said Roosters 1-10.
I'm Rabbitohs 21 to. Nah, 11-20. Rabbitohs 11-20.
Yeah, I do like it. So yeah, what a red hot game that's going to be Friday night. And tune in for Alex Johnson to be the top NRL try scorer ever. It's wild.
Alex Johnson to win the Alex Johnson medal.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it?
Jade, I even told Jade on the other night, she's like, I've never even heard of Alex Johnson. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Okay, let's get to Saturday. We got a full Super Saturday here. 3 games, back to back to back. And let's welcome the West Tigers to the Rugby League NRL 2026, their first game of the season, off the bye. And let's go through their team for the first time this season. They have Dream Buller at fullback, Taruva, and Luke Le'ali'i on the swinger. Is he taking whose spot is he taking? Or is it his
Skelton.
spot? Ooh, Skelton.
Skelton's on the extent. Well, not on the extent, on the bench.
But then we have Talon May, and then we have Makasini playing centre. Why is he playing centre? Is there someone missing?
Stafford Toa,
Oh, maybe. Interesting.
because he was in my draft team.
Yeah, and Makasini, I picked Makasini in my draft.
We want
because
him
I
on that
the
left
wing.
wedge.
I want him on the wing.
We want him on the wing, but
Oh,
anyway,
and he's on the right. Fuck.
he's on the right, but the centres are getting a bit more points.
He's on the right.
Yeah, well, because Taylor
Talon
May's on
May's
the left.
definitely left.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's completely thrown my draft strategy.
We got Luai, 5'8", and Adam Dutty, halfback. And then we got Terrell May back in the props, Fanu Apole, Coruscant, Samuel Alafanu, Kai Pierce-Paul making his Tigers debut at the right edge, and Alex Twal locking. And then their bench, we got Jock Madden, Fanu, Hunt, Seyfarth. Yeah, pretty standard, but yeah,
Hope.
Tigers
Skelton.
look like they're going to...
6-man benches these days,
Yeah, I
brother.
don't care really. But not a bad 17 there for the Tigers. A little bit more depth.
19.
Fuck off. I feel like they got a little bit more depth there, a little bit more quality.
Yeah, they got
and
extra 2 guys.
News of dickheads. But yeah, Makasini Leilua on one edge together. 2 young, not rookies, but yeah, one rookie, one few game in. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Up against the Cowboys, who are also looking to come off a pretty shit game in Vegas. So they've had a week to think about, a week to trade. But they are versing the Tigers, who are playing their first game, which is always a bit tricky. And they're at Leichhardt.
Hey, whoa. To be fair, Tigers have scored as many points as the Broncos.
Hell yeah.
And they're playing at Leichhardt Oval.
That is a tough place to win.
But the Tigers don't really have that great of a record there, to be honest.
You know that Laluli will be on the left, right? Taruva will be on the right.
I don't think so.
Taruva will be on the right. He was on the right all year last
Yeah,
year.
Taruva will go on the right.
He's named number 2.
Yeah, and Braden Burns is number 2, and he
And he
plays
was
on
on
the
the
right
right.
for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Do you know
Interesting.
rugby league?
This is a tricky one. I think the Cowboys will play better, but I'm not tipping against the Tigers round 1, their first game at Leichhardt Oval. I'm going to go Tigers. Just 1 to 10 though. I don't think they'll come flying out of the gates. Probably could be wrong, but yeah, I got Tigers 1 to 10, and I'm putting a double unit because he was going to be my big bark. But I'm just going to go double unit on Adam Doohy to score any time. I'll have to send you that one, Kyle, because it's a late one. There's a vibe bet right there.
How many units have you spent this weekend?
I'm doing 5 this week.
So that was your last one, right?
Yeah.
So as not to copy Jake over here, I'm going to take the Tigers 11 to 20.
They think they're going to roll.
I wanted them 1 to 10, but I'm going to go 11 to 20 just so I'm not copying the big fella, so he's got nothing on me.
Well, I'm going to copy you. I have already got the Tigers 11 to 20. I think Cowboys defense looks.
Yes, Kyle, you hate the Cowboys. We know.
I've got them coming last this year, so fucking oath. And my crucials in this one.
Ooh.
We got Taylor May.
Yeah, good shout.
And
Good
he's on
shout.
at $2.25. That was juice.
Good shout.
Love that.
I do love to see that. I don't mind that at all.
So Cowboys, they're going to have to just play better. It's going to be
You should
interesting.
be a coach.
I think the Cowboys will play better. It's going to be a lot on drink water, see how bad those ribs are. But I feel like if he's not 80% or plus, I don't know if it's worth him playing. Especially when they got Purdy there who can play at fullback and just opens him up a bit more. But hopefully Scotty's not too bad. But yeah, it's going to be good.
I'm gonna bang a unit on this one. I will be going Helam Lukey anytime.
Oh, back to back. I don't like it.
Ooh. Nah, I just liked it, and I'm just gonna put a bit on there. I'm gonna do it. Where is try scorer? I'm gonna go in the first half. Where's that one?
You say you're taking him to score a try in the first half?
Yep.
Nice.
But I will find that and I'll send it to you when I find it.
Yeah.
I don't normally do them ones, so we'll have to see. Oh,
But again, yeah, Cowboys not. I don't think there's any changes. Nah, same team. McCarley's out because he got injured, but that's just like a bench forward. But yeah, same 13. So they're thinking they just had a bad game and they're gonna trust their boys. And Todd Payton's in a lot of pressure. But that's it. Ooh, next game 4:30 Saturday. Down in Wollongong, we've got the Dragons coming up against the Melbourne Storm. Dragons just lost to the Bulldogs, and now they're going to roll into Melbourne coming off a great round 1 game. It's going to be a tricky game. I think the Dragons will show a little bit more fight than Parramatta did against Melbourne, but I think Melbourne are going to win. Their team is just so much better than the Dragons on paper and just by looking at them. And again, no change for either of these teams, rolling out the same 17, except Alec McDonald, he's out because he got knocked out. So Josh King starts for the Storm. I'm going to go Storm. Let's go 21. Nah, this is 11-20 for me. Storm 11-20. I think they'll win comfortably, but they won't fire that much. And the Dragons defensively always a little bit tight, I find. And they've had a week off, so that could help.
I feel like it's a bit. It's probably too early in the year, I think, for the Dragons to do their, beat the good teams, drag them down to their level. I think it's a bit too early. The Storm would just, we kept talking about who the Storm had lost, but we, forget about who they still fucking have. And as long as you got those three, Munster, Hughes and Grant, especially Grant, the way he looked last week, you just can't discredit any of it. So the Dragons, no thank you. I'll be taking the Storm, and I'm going to take them 11-20.
I'm also on the Storm train. Bit of a U-turn from last week. They looked all right, I guess.
We learned our lesson.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to get it done as easy this time. And I've got them 1-10. I think the Dragons at home will probably put on a bit of a more staunch defense, and I think we'll actually get a good look at the Storm, or at least a better look at the Storm this week, where they're not running against turnstiles.
I like it. Beautiful. Let's get to Saturday night, and what a game to finish off the night. We're going out to Bathurst, out to cold Bathurst, but we have top 4 clash all ready to start the season. Penrith up against the Sharks. 2 teams that looked red hot rolling in round 1, so it's going to be a red hot game. Penrith is named the same 17. Isaac Targo is on the extended bench, and he might make a return. We'll see what happens there, but it's going to be hard to make a change for that Penrith team. They looked pretty damn good everywhere. And same as Sharks, they're definitely not changing their team. They were on fire. And it's going to see if they can keep flying. Their halves keep connected and playing well. I'm going to go Panthers because I can't tip against them when they look that good and early in the season. So Penrith, but it's going to be a red hot close game. So 1-10 for me. Well, I hope so. I hope the Sharks don't just play shit and get pumped. I don't really care, to be honest, but yeah, Penrith 1-10 for me. I'm not going to upset.
I think I might.
Woohoo!
This is going to be my one against the grain this week.
Yeah, I like it.
Just to try and claw back a point, I reckon. I'm going to go Sharks 1-10.
They did look real good, though. They did look good.
I'm not confident.
Of course.
But this is my one for the week that I'm going to go against the grain because I don't want to keep copying you.
Oh.
Oh. Even though you did fucking tip well last week.
Both teams looked red hot. Panthers defense back on it. Looks like they've started their comeback train. Fucking Sharkies. I didn't actually watch the game, but fuck, they scored some points.
Yeah.
Oh, they look good too.
34.5.
Trindle, 2 tries and 4 try assists.
But it was against the Titans who
yes.
They're also turnstiles. So
Saturday afternoon at Shark Park. That's their slot, mate.
That is.
You don't want to verse them there.
They're now playing against the Penny Panthers. Oh, to be honest,
I think who we all had is minor prems.
Yeah, I've got Panthers 1-10. I reckon they're going to slug this out. I think the Sharks will have enough, but I think they'll just get shocked by the level up.
Level up.
Opponent. So.
I like it.
That's round out Super Saturday. Should be red hot games there. A couple of them. Let's get to Sunday, baby. Oh, we start off with maybe the match of the round, baby. We have the Manly Seagulls up against the mighty Newcastle Knights. 4 Pines Park. Knights coming back from Vegas. Unfortunately, Fletcher Sharp is injured. But they do actually have a good cover with Sanders Smith. What a signing that might be. And other than that, Newcastle named the same rest of the team, which is red hot. Happy with that. Ponga looking great. Manly, though, they did look much better than what I thought they were going to look against the Raiders. They started red hot, 14-0 or something. And then the Raiders went bang, bang, bang. I was like, oh, yeah, Manly just going to fold here. But they didn't fold and actually showed some ticker. Tommy Turbo looked fit, which makes me scared. Kool-Aid's so fast. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Luke Brooks, Fogarty, they did. I don't say they gelled well, but they just both played well doing their roles. So I think that's good, not bad for Manly. But I'm not tipping against Newcastle. We're going 2 from 2. We're flying. Newcastle Knights. I'm going 11-20. Going 11-20. We're going to keep showing that we're good.
Oh, you beat bottom of the table. Well done, brother.
I really liked the look of the Knights last week. I did. And Manly fell apart in the middle of this game. I think I'm going to go Manly at home. Turbo looked good. They all look good. Cola looked good. They both have average forward packs, so that doesn't affect me in any way. I'm going to go Manly 1-10.
Yeah, look, I'm also going Manly 1-10. I want to take this at more. I want to take him on a bigger band, but they did fall on the ass against the Raiders. And the Knights, honestly, they had a good win in America, but honestly, the last 12 months in Australia, they've been fucking dog ass. So give me the Seagulls 1-10, and I do have a bit of a play on this one. Just a nice little tricky one. It should just cruise over. We've got Tommy Trbojevic again, anytime, along with the two giant wingers of Sub and Dom Young. Just those three. $6.
Well, don't you hold your horse there, because of course I'm going to have a little slap here.
Yeah, we're all dabbling.
I'm calling this the Knights of Dylan. We got Dylan Brown. We got Dylan Lucas. They're crashing over. They're getting their first tries for the year for Newcastle. And then we're doubling down, because in the multi, we've got Newcastle Knights head-to-head. But we're also triple downing, because Newcastle Knights to win head-to-head is my crucial bet. It works for me. Round 0. I'm rolling it again. $2.40, baby. The boys hate it, but they loved it when it won.
You're an animal. You are an animal.
So, yes, Dylan Brown, Dylan Lucas, Newcastle Knights head-to-head. Little multi there. 1 unit. $21. I do like that a lot. And, yeah, chuck them into my crucial. Is that a crucial done, Kyle?
That is our crucial done. Just getting it together.
Beautiful.
So we're starting things off with Reece Walsh at $1.64, into Taylor May at $2.20, into the Knights to bring it home at $2.41 for a cheeky little $8.69.
Taking a team head-to-head and only just being inside the crucial requirements, that's a bold move, Cotton.
It was round 1, baby. It worked. Round 0.
So where are we sitting with our big bark at the moment?
I believe it's just you we're waiting on.
Yes, well, I'm about to end it.
But the hammer
here. I'm going for a little Olakawatu anytime on that edge. I'm feeling a little bit of Olakawatu. Running down there at Sandon Smith.
Dylan's got a trigger on his folded, mate.
Sandon Smith. He's
And
going to
he
be running at
scored
Sandon
last week.
Smith all day.
He's not scoring 2 weeks in a row.
And he's going to fucking bang over. So that's my big bar. But then I'm also having a little dabble as well. I'm going to run same gamer here with some try scorers. I'm going Kalen Ponga anytime. I'm going Tommy Turbo anytime. I'm going Tautau Kola anytime. And Olakawatu anytime. Those 4 try scorers get me 24 schmucks, and I'll be banging a unit on that.
Did you have all Manly try scorers?
3.
No, 3.
And Ponga. Shit bet.
I was looking at the Dolphins, because I know there's going to be a lot of tries there, but they are very, very short. For 4 try scorers, you get about $8.
Yeah.
So I reverted to this game.
Which is really weird, because Titans have got a solid defense.
Yeah. I thought I'd be able to get it to at least $12 or $13.
All right, Big Bark is also locked.
Come on,
ladies and
boys.
gentlemen.
Let's get a bit closer this week.
So we've done our little double up in a game again. So we start off in the Roosters game. I've got Cody Walker anytime, and old Carter has AJ for 2 or more.
Love that. I love that.
And then we fall into Homoli at $2.35 on the Sunday afternoon.
Holy moly, Kawatu.
So that brings us to a total of $37.01.
It's a pretty damn small big bark.
It is.
It's one of the smallest ones ever.
Well, it could work out for us.
It could.
3 locks. We're in.
None of them are locks.
Let's get to the last game of the round. And we have the first Queensland derby of the season. we have a just the Dolphins, sorry, up against the Gold Coast Titans. 2 losers of round 1, looking to bounce back in a big way, especially Gold Coast. Suncorp Stadium. Yeah, what a game this is going to be. Again, both teams pretty much running out the same 17, not stressing out, just playing normal.
Old Maxi Plath comes back from injury a little
Maxi
bit
Plath
earlier than
on
we
the bench
thought.
is red hot. And Ray Stone also named to 17, so a little bit more depth for the Dolphins. I don't know,
I would just like to point out, Sam Verrills getting another crack at hooker. His service from hooker last week was diabolical. The amount of passes that he threw that went to ground or to the wrong person was terrible. I thought he had a very ordinary game. I know the whole Titans team as a squad didn't really play that well, but I just thought, with the young fella Luke Summerton on the bench there and how well he played in the trials.
He's from Penrith too, so you know he's going to be good.
I think if Sam Verrills has another shocker, don't be surprised if he's not in the team next week. Well, him and Summerton swap next week.
That's why he stopped trying to pass and scored a try, because I can't pass.
Yeah, it was actually from an NRL level hooker, it was really not good, and it put them on the backs. Anytime they were in attacking territory, he ruined any sort of momentum they had with some of those passes. It was terrible.
I'm going to go off Kyle's little theory of back a team who got 50 put against them. I'm going to go Gold Coast. I don't know why. I think Dolphins looked okay against a good Rabbitohs team, but I think the Gold Coast, maybe this little wake up, and I think I'm sure they better be better this year. So I'm going to follow in the Titans 1 to 10, and I think I need to change that officially on my tipping, because I actually do really like that tip. It's a little upset of the week.
Upset.
So yes, I'm going to lock that in.
Well, I can't go past the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Like, they're both obviously, defense. I mean, Dolphins do have a better defense, but they didn't look anywhere near that last week. So you go on both of these going, okay, there's going to be points. And I just think that the Dolphins have more points in them than the Titans. Like, this could be another 40-30.
Yeah, okay.
It really could. The last game of the round as well. So, and if it's like the points they scored in a wet track, if it's a dry track, could be something else. So I'm taking the Dolphins 21-30.
Wow.
To
be honest, I'm a bit like Carter. I was tempted to take Titans there, but you can't trust them.
After last week, you can't go from what they did last week, playing like a bloody cup side.
But the Dolphins also don't play defense. We know the Titans can attack. So I think, again, I said it last week, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happens this week. I could see a team lose and scoring 30. But I got Dolphins 1 to 10. I think they'll hold on.
Fuck, I love the way you talk up your fucking tips. Titans. Dolphins.
Yeah. And I've also got my final 2 units on this. 2 units on Selwyn Cobbo to score first, second, or third at $3.40.
I do like that. I do like that.
He looked pretty good last week, but every time he grabbed the ball, he looked like he was running good, but he just got folded by Jack White so many times. I felt sorry for him. He kept running at Jack White.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about him this week.
That is true, because I'm like, he looked like he was really giving a good crack, running hard, but I'm like...
Because it's a young fella on debut that's on that right wing, hey, for the Titans. He was on the right. Yeah. So I reckon they're going to run some...
The other thing too, buying into that, like what you said there, is I reckon it's going to take him a few weeks to learn how to play at his new weight. Because, you lose 10 kilos, get fit, but he's used to being that bigger body of going, I can just bump you, but you don't have that extra weight that you thought you had, and it does make a difference. Like, even me playing, going from the big fatty to trying to fucking lose some weight, you go in and think, I'm just going to bump this kid, and you get lifted, and you go, I've got to learn how to play a little bit differently here because I don't have the weight behind me that I thought I did. So he's probably just thinking, I'm just going to come here and run over him, and then realizing, okay, I need to pick my lines a little bit better and use my body a little bit better. So I reckon he'll be better for it this week in being able to, find the gaps. Because I was going to try and have him 2 tries, 2+ with a few others, but it just wasn't giving me the value that I was looking for there.
Yeah.
So I do like that little shout. Is that have we all got 5 units on this weekend?
We did. We went.
We all maxed out.
All the big
Yeah, I've gone 5.
Yeah, I think I only utilised 4 last week.
I used 3 because, like I said, I need to have them ready to go. So I had most of them ready to go this week. And I'm going to send my Dewey one to probably tomorrow when I get an extra boost so I can boost it up a bit.
I'd take the original odds, mate.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to put it officially on until I get a boost.
I don't take on boosted odds, my friend, sorry.
No, that's fine, you, but if I'm placing a bet, I'm putting it boosted.
Oh, yeah, that's
Right.
fine. You know you can still send it through to me now.
How does that work?
I literally showed you before the show started.
Oh, then it won't stay in my thingamajiggy?
No, you'll have to redo it.
See, that sounds stupid.
And you want to redo it. You want to redo it.
Anyway, I think that's us lock and load.
Jesus
Round 2 rugby
Christ.
league. Enjoy the weekend. Kyle will be MIA this weekend. Had a little date. Extravaganza.
Just go on my fringe.
Meeting Adelaide.
What
I don't-
fuck was
I
that?
don't know.
Extravaganza.
I can't say that word sometimes. But yeah, going
Oh, I
to
thought you were trying to say like a strange adventure.
going to South Australia. I've never been there. Kyle's going to pop South Australia cherry.
No, Adelaide's really good when you're sitting there at 8 o'clock at night and it's fucking sun's up. True story.
Get ready for that.
I don't know what's going on.
Adelaide, you'd be sitting there, it'd be 8 p.m. at night and the fucking sun's still up. It throws your bearings out.
It's like being back in New Zealand.
That
was
might
fun.
enjoy
It was
that.
like 9:30 at night and the sun was still up.
Can we also just quickly touch on, I really hope that the refs have a decent chop this weekend. Round
Can we
one,
get rid of the set resets?
round 1 last year, there was 37
I didn't
set restarts.
I didn't even realise they changed that rule, but then a lot of the time when I was watching the football, I was like, they're in the 30, they're in the 20. Why is it a
The
set
average-
restart?
so
I didn't
the
realise they went
average-
back to that because that was like 2 years ago or something.
The average per game last year, I don't even know if it was round 1 or just last year, was 5 and a bit
Yeah.
set restarts.
I think
Round 1 was at 8.
There was-
8 resets a game.
there was one, round 1 last year, 37 set restarts. Round 1 this year, 67 set restarts. So you're telling me that moving it back 20 metres, last year there was 30 penalties given away
So they moved to the 20.
from the 20 to the 40. Is that what you're telling me? So there was that many penalties given away. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, at one point, I think it was like they said Storm Eels, the team that had given away like 3 or 4 set restarts for slow play the balls had a faster play the ball speed than the other team on average. So it was like they can't have been slow because their play the ball speed is still faster than the other. Like,
Yeah.
And then like that stupid tap back rule now. Like they said, Blocker, when he was explaining it, you're just like, oh, this is just typical Blocker, not really knowing, just saying shit. But it's exactly true.
Yeah.
But then one of the tries in the game is old mate jumped up one-handed,
Happened so
knocked the
many
ball
times,
back,
Yeah.
and they scored off it. And it's like, are we jumping up with one hand or not? And the whole thing is we're trying to deceive the other team. As long as you do it inside the law, like if you run a nice block play, deceive the defenders and he goes through, as long as you don't break any rules, that's a try.
Yes.
So if you can run through, not take anyone out, jump up and throw one hand up there and just wave it in their face and they drop it,
And Deacon.
like that should be
And you
playing
haven't
on.
made contact with them, fair enough.
Yeah,
They're
play on.
professionals.
If you
It's
come
supposed to be a
through-
hard game. It's not supposed to be fucking easy.
Yeah, that's what saying now. Like, imagine the fullbacks back in the day that are gun fullbacks. If you're giving them these rules, which is basically just you just get to catch the ball now.
Yeah.
Like, how much better those fullbacks would have been. Like,
Yeah.
the whole thing with you'd go up going, jump up to catch the ball, just going, I am going to get fucking hammered here. Whereas now you can almost just go up safe as houses going, if anything, like even if I catch the ball and drop to the ground and my head's a foot off the ground, I get hit in the head, penalty. Like, it's just taken away that competitive edge. Like, if you can do it and not impede anyone, that's actually a fucking really good effort. To be able to do all that, miss everyone, and still make a play at the ball. Like, yeah, it's going to be, like I said last week, Justin Hodges' whole career goes out the window if he can't kicks back with one hand. That's all he used to do because he couldn't catch.
I know.
It's just,
It's ridiculous.
these ones. And then like the video ref had a shocker.
That's so many. The bug. That's the.
That one where they thought that they said the ball went forward and you can clearly see it go backwards out of the hands. Oh,
So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's better.
the forward pass in the rest of the game.
Oh mate, but this is just, the disruptor rules is horrible. They got to change it when they're making rules to alter the rule they made because it was a stupid rule anyway. It's just like fuck me dead.
The Dragons game in the first round, where Gutherson grabbed the ball and the winger was just, that Setu2 was just running straight back to Gutherson. The person trying to get Gutho ran into Setu2 and it was a penalty for obstruction. And you're like, Where's he meant to go? He ran directly back to the ball. That's what they're meant to do. You're meant to hold your line to the ball. He did that, but nah. You're like, well, what are we doing here?
It's going to be interesting.
So I'll be off it. Especially the one-handed back shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be off that so
I thought
quick.
that was your favourite rule.
It hasn't cost any teams yet, but I've got a bad feeling.
So they brought in the disruptor rule. Well, they brought in this rule to help a rule that should never have been brought in.
Yeah, see?
The disruptor rule should never have been brought in, and now we've brought in this one-hand thing to help the disruptor rule to take away the grey area of a rule that we didn't even need in the first place.
Rules about rules and rules and rules. Rules is that we need to finish the podcast.
That's a rule.
Fuck the dogs.
Fuck the Knights.
Up the Roosters.